Well, I do not want to spook them and have them run into traffic, but somebody needs to be thinking about decisions this fine morning. Now, these are way too tame even compared to like the Montana deer. Smaller too, different type of deer. I mean, not mule deer, but also look smaller compared to other Oregon deer. So, suspend that thought for a moment. I am in Lincoln City, Oregon, which hopefully I will call Lincoln City and won't accidentally call Newport or something, which is in Lincoln County, but about a couple dozen miles to the south of us. I'm in Lincoln City, and it's on the ocean, and maybe you can hear that ocean roaring. And if you can't hear it, you'll hear it soon and you'll see it soon. So it is literally this close, 3 blocks from my new residence, that we have this turnoff and this beach access. This is Road Ends State Recreation Site. So a state park with a different name, and there's not a lot here as far as facilities, but you know, people don't come here to swing on a swing set or play disc golf. They come here for the ocean. Danger, extreme high tides, beach activities not advised. We are having a king tide currently, which is beautiful and majestic to look at, but kind of limits how much time I can be on the beach and where I can go on the beach, and is dangerous. You can see we have a water course coming down, and all the water courses, all the streams and rivers in this area are very full right now. So you're over to that side. If I don't want to get my socks wet, I think I have to walk back up, and then there might be access from that direction. I guess we'll find out. So, tsunami evacuation map for this area. I'm staying just a little bit further up, so even a major tsunami would not have that particular difficulty. But it is something to be very aware of. Hopefully by now you've all watched the Miles and Jackson video. Tsunamis are a real thing here. So we do have some type of access. And there was a sign that basically stay off the beach during king tide. So I'm going to play this one very safe. I am going to see the beach, but I am not going to go as far as I would otherwise. As mentioned in previous videos, all of Oregon's beaches are public. Access to them is not always public, and I do not know if there is another exit to the street from here. But in an emergency, you can see we don't have a cliff here. I can just walk right up into people's yards. So this is our other beach access. I wanted to go back that way, which I might end up doing. We'll see. Lincoln City is directly west of Salem. Newport is directly west of Corvallis and Albany. And then Tillamook is directly west of Portland. Anyway, because this is a little bit further north than Willamette Valley, it's very close to Salem and then closer to Portland. This is a more active vacation destination, the entire Lincoln City area, more active vacation destination than Newport was, and Newport was pretty active. Don't quote me on that, but that's just kind of the geography of it. So all these homes up here are vacation rentals or second homes or retirement homes. Maybe some people actually live and work in Newport, but if you have a house on the beach, chances are you're on vacation. And Lincoln City has miles and miles of excellent beaches, and then also has some rocky headlands, if that's your thing. So mixture of the two types, although even the beach, as I've often said in Oregon, which is obvious from the be careful for your life signs, this is not a beach where you go and you set down an umbrella and sip a drink on a towel. We do see some people ahead, but close to here, the beach draws to a close before it gets to that headland, which looks a lot like the configuration in Newport, where you're going towards the Yaquina Lighthouse, that like cliff there. So maybe sometime I will come and see if there's like tide pools on those rocks when the tide is lower. But for now I am walking this direction. You can also see the sun up in the sky. It is a very misty day. That's going to be typical of the Oregon coast in December. Not a big surprise. And it's actually quite a change from Spokane, where there is, you know, it's very different weather than I had just last week. Each of which have its benefits and disadvantages. So there's water dripping down. You can see there's just a lot of ambient moisture. And it hasn't even rained in the past 24 hours as far as I can tell. It's just kind of like the ambient moisture dripping down the cliff. So we are saying farewell to the ocean for today. And I just got here, so that's one reason today. I just wanted to see how the excess was, and also there's this king tide. I will probably come back to this beach and many other beaches around here, so this is an introduction. Also, this is not like some type of famous scenic spot or something. This is basically a neighborhood spot to go and walk your dog. And in many other places, of course, this would be beautiful, scenic, famous natural beach. In Oregon, this is just another turnoff. I mean, there are a lot of beaches in Oregon, and some of them stand out, but even the ones that don't have a special feature are still very beautiful. And one of the points I want to make about that is sometimes people have like FOMO. Oh, if I come to Oregon, what are the must-sees? What's the most beautiful beach? And it's kind of more about checking things off a list. If you come to Oregon and want to visit the beach, any state recreation area, state park, or just any city, county beach access, I mean, look at this. This is what you can see everywhere. So make a decision and go with it. And this says Oregon State Parks, Road End. So state recreation area, state park, it's pretty much the same thing. And so that was what I was going to see today. And now I'm heading this way because I do have some normal life logistic things to do in town. I want to see how far it is to walk into town. We are, I think, a half mile away from maybe what we'd call center of Lincoln City, which we'll get into that more later. So I'm going to walk that way, and I hope you enjoyed the beach, the coast.